For everyone here at the Axis Football League, my name is Andy McNamara, and welcome to another great matchup. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. Either of these teams could bring home the victory today, but let's see who wants it more. The kick sails deep. And the defender got him down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field, and he's immediately brought down. That's good for about 7 yards. Second down, 3 yards to go. Douglas hands it off. Wrapped up to the ground. Tackle by Pierce. Short gain on the play. Third down. Just 1 yard to go. Douglas hands it off. And he is tackled. Good enough for a first down. 1st and 10. Dropping back. QB with fumble on the field. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. That will be a loss of 5. 5th play of the drive. Douglas gives the ball here. Wrapped up to the ground. Tackle by Pierce. That will go for about 8 yards. Third down. Douglas steps back to pass, finds a target, pulls in that long throw, and down he goes. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. Douglas with the throw, and he's immediately brought down. Small gain on the play. 2nd down. Off tackle run to the outside. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will go for about 8 yards. 1st and 10. He steps back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. That will push them back 3 yards. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 7 yards to go. He drops back. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. Loss of 9. 3rd and long for the offense. Dropping back. Flings one. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. There's the kick. And it sails through. They'll strike first with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. He fields the kickoff. He is picked up and brought down. A fresh set of downs for Vancouver. He drops back into the pocket. Tosses it over. Interception. Still surveying the field. He's not going any further. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He hands it to the runner inside. He's tackled. That will be good for about 6. Second down. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 7. Third play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense is going to try for 3 here. It's up. And the kick is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. Player in motion to the right. He drops back to pass. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10.
Tonight.
He makes the short throw. And he's wrestled to the ground. That'll bring up third down. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The offense comes in on third down. 11 yards to go. Throws it off to the left side. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Tonight.
The punt's away. He'll field the punt. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Douglas steps back to pass. A flag on the play. And he misses his target. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They will accept the penalty. First and 10. The runner will take it on the draw. Wrapped up to the ground. Tackle by Pierce. That will bring up second down. The offense comes in on second down. 12 yards to go.
Hike.
He makes the handoff to the outside. Stopped before he can break free. That will do it for the first quarter. Things could go either way. Third down for the offense.
Go.
QB back to pass. Douglas with the throw. The pass is incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go.
He makes the punt. And the punt sails out of bounds. Vancouver getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He finds the target on the right side of the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second play of the drive. QB back to pass. Tosses one short. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That will go for about 8 yards. Third down. 2 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. The catch is made by Richardson. And he is tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. He makes the short throw. And that's as far as he'll make it. That gets us to second down. Vancouver makes their way to the line here on second down.
Set hike.
Finds a target, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Vancouver makes their way up to the line. He drops back. He tosses one up near the 50. Tipped away and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Hike.
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. First down and 10 to go. Douglas gives the ball here, and the tackle is made. That brings up second down. Second down. He drops back into the pocket. There's a penalty flag on the field. It's caught. The tackle is made. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding, and they'll keep the play instead of taking the penalty. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Third play of the drive. Douglas steps back to pass. He's got a receiver streaking down the sideline, and the ball is batted down. Second and 10. Douglas steps back to pass. He makes the deep throw. Single coverage downfield. And he's tackled. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense lines up on first and goal.
Set hut.
And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. Second and goal.
Hike.
He sees a target over the middle of the field, and the receiver just can't bring it in. Operating from under center. Player in motion. Douglas drops back. He's got a receiver. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after.
Hike.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. That score widens their lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is fielded. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. They'll send a player in motion. He drops back to pass. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. The catch is made by Richardson, and he's immediately brought down. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10.
Go.
Dropping back. He tosses out a floater. Batted down and incomplete. Vancouver makes their way up to the line. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the right side. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Set hut.
The punt's away. He'll field the punt. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. The receiver goes into motion. Douglas gives the ball here. He's tackled. That will be good enough to move the chains. 1st and 10.
Tonight.
Douglas hands it off. And the tackle is made. Gain of 11. 1st and 10.
Tonight.
Douglas gives the ball here. And he's tackled. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down. 14 yards to go.
Tonight.
Douglas hands it off. He's finally taken down. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Douglas with the throw. He pulls it in. He's tackled. That's good for 10 yards. The offense lines up on 1st and goal. Douglas steps back to pass. He sends this one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Tonight.
There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score widens their lead a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. He drops back to pass. He tosses one up near the 50. And it's knocked away by the defense. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. He steps back to pass. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 to go.
Go!
He hands it to the runner on the left side. That's the end of that play. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their first. That'll go for 9 yards. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The offense lines up to punt. He catches the punt. Ripped to the ground. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Douglas with the throw. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10. Douglas drops back. The tackle is made. Timeout, Vancouver. They'll have 2 remaining. That's good for a gain of 4. 3rd down.
Hike!
Douglas gives the ball here. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Timeout, Vancouver. They'll have just 1 remaining. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And he's tackled. Vancouver getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle of the field. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense sets up under center. QB back to pass. And he's hit right away and taken down. The defense will use a timeout here. They'll have just one remaining. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd down. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. And he's tackled here. Timeout, Vancouver. That will be their last of the half. That's good for about 7 yards. 4th play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Makes the throw, and it's picked off by the defense. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Douglas chucks it. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Douglas drops back. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. And the offense will call a timeout here. That will be their last timeout. They'll lose 8 on the play. 3rd down. Douglas hands it off. And he's tackled here. They'll pick up a couple yards here. The punt team takes the field. He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. Throws a pass. Good for the reception. And he's tackled here. A huge pickup there by the offense. Vancouver makes their way up to the line. That will wrap things up for the 2nd quarter. A one-sided matchup so far. The offense lines up to kick it off. He boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he is down. A fresh set of downs for Vancouver. Steps into the pocket. He decides to keep it himself. And down he goes. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. Just 1 yard to go. A flag on the play. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. I think they're going to get the defense for offside here. They will accept the penalty. 3rd play of the drive. He makes the throw. Sheds off the first tackle. Loss of 6 on the play. The offense lines up on 2nd and long. QB back to pass. Curry gets a hold of him for the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. 3rd down. Dropping back. Makes the throw over to the left side. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. He catches the punt. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He'll toss it to the back. And down he goes. That's good for about 7 yards. 2nd play of the drive. He steps back to pass. And he's taken down again. Another sack for the defense. They'll lose 10 on the play. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Douglas steps back to pass. And it is complete. And he's hit right away and taken down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Fourth play of the drive.
Go!
Pitch to the right side. And he's tackled here. That's good for a gain of 4. Fifth play of the drive. Douglas drops back. And he's going to toss this one out of bounds. The offense comes in on 3rd down. 15 yards to go. Douglas chucks it. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. And the punt will land out of bounds. Vancouver getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He'll make the throw short along the right side. And he misses the target. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He makes the throw down near the 15. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Vancouver makes their way up to the line. Steps into the pocket. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Hold it down. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. And it's a Vancouver first down. First down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. Makes the throw short to the sideline. And he's tackled. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down for the offense. 3 yards to go. He drops back. He fakes the handoff. He can't bring it in. That'll be incomplete. From under center. Receiver in motion. He drops back to pass. And the ball is batted down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. The punt is fielded. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Douglas gives the ball here. He's tackled. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 7 yards to go. Douglas hands it off. Stopped before he can break free. That will be good for about 1. The offense comes in on 3rd down. 15 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Douglas with the throw, snagged out of the air, and he's tackled right away. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense will operate from under center.
Go!
He fakes the handoff. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's good for about 7 yards. 2nd down and short. He'll pitch it off to the right side. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. Operating from the gun. Douglas gives the ball here. Fumble! That's the end of that play. That's good for about 7 yards. That marks the end of the 3rd quarter. A bit of a lopsided matchup so far. A lone back for the offense. Douglas drops back. And down he goes! Another sack for the defense. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down and long.
Hike.
Douglas gives the ball here. Sutton wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. Steps into the pocket. Douglas chucks it. That's the end of that play. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Douglas drops back. He sees a target over the middle. He pulls it in. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That's good for about 7 yards. Second down for the offense. Right side handoff. And he is tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense lines up on first and goal.
Go!
Douglas hands it off. And he's gonna be tackled just short of the goal line. That will be good for about 6. Second down and goal for the offense. Douglas steps back to pass, fakes the handoff and looks to pass. He sends this one, and it's caught for a touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Hike.
Here's the kick. And it's good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. And the defender got him down. Vancouver makes their way up to the line. QB back to pass. He throws one. He makes the catch. And the tackle is made. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. There's a penalty flag on the field. Looking deep downfield in single coverage. He steps out of bounds. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Ooh, the referee caught him. Defense offside. And they'll choose to decline the penalty. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First down and 10 to go. He steps into the pocket. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And the tackle is made. Gain of 10 on the play. Vancouver makes their way up to the line.
Go!
Play action pass. And they score! Count it. Touchdown, Vancouver. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. Schmidt kicks it away here. And the extra point is good. Vancouver eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. On the kickoff. The kickoff is fielded. The tackle is made. First and 10. Douglas steps back to pass. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And it's complete. And he'll be pulled down immediately. That's good for 10 yards. The offense comes in on second down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches.
Go!
Douglas drops back. Tosses the ball. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Third and short for the offense. QB back to pass. Intercepted. And he is tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Player in motion. QB back to pass. Tosses a pass. He pulls it in. He is picked up and brought down. That will go for about 5 yards. Second play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. He throws it into the end zone. And they score. Count it. Touchdown, Vancouver. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Schmidt kicks it away here. And the extra point is good. Vancouver eats away at the lead a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Schmidt boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. That's the end of that play. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. The receiver goes into motion. Douglas drops back. Tosses the ball. Batted down and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Douglas gives the ball here. Wrapped up to the ground. Tackle by Pierce. Gain of 8 on the play. Third and short for the offense. Douglas steps back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. It's pulled in by Ryan. And he's tackled right away. Timeout, Vancouver. They'll have 2 remaining. Gain of 16 on the play. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
On the handoff. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1. Fifth play of the drive. Pitch to the right side. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Timeout, Vancouver. They will have 1 remaining timeout. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Douglas hands it off. And the defender got him down. Timeout, Vancouver. That will be their 3rd and final timeout. Gain of 11. 7th play of the drive.
Go!
Douglas gives the ball here. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. The defense comes in a 4-3 set.
Hike!
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Second down. And he takes a knee. Tenth play of the drive. That will do it for us today. For everyone at Access Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.